Scott Morrison has defended the Liberals' candidate for Warringah Katherine Deves amid calls for her to be disendorsed over comments she made about transgender people. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has backed in the Liberals' candidate for Warringah amid calls from within the party for her to be disendorsed. Katherine Deves, Mr. Morrison's captain's pick in the seat, came under fire this week for comments she has previously made about transgender people, with New South Wales Treasurer Matt Keane saying she should be dumped. "There is no place in a mainstream political party for bigotry," Mr. Keane wrote on Twitter. "Coming out as trans would be hugely challenging, especially for kids, and political leaders should be condemning the persecution of people based on their gender, not participating in it." Ms. Deves wrote in a series of now-deleted social media posts that she was triggered by the rainbow pride flag and described transgender children as mutilated and sterilized. Stream more election news live and on demand with Flash. 25+ news channels in one place. New to Flash? Try 1 month free. Offer ends the 31st of October 2022. She also appeared to compare her campaign to have transgender women excluded from female sport to that of those who stood against the Holocaust. Mr. Morrison on Saturday said comments Ms. Deves has made in the past obviously were insensitive, and she's admitted that. Just as we've got Labour candidates who similarly have said things in the past which are insensitive, and even the Labour leader themselves said if that's the case, then no one would be running for Parliament. "They are not my words," he said. "My point is this, are you going forward as a candidate, you need to know the things that perhaps in your past you shouldn't be doing the same way, and I think that's what Katherine's saying. This is a woman standing up for women and girls in sport. That's her primary issue that she's raised. There are ways that she's expressed this in the past that she no longer feels comfortable with." Mr. Morrison said he would not be joining the pile-on against Ms. Deves, reiterating she wants to stand up for the causes she believes strongly in. "And principally what she has been talking about is this very sensitive, but an issue that I know is spoken about right across the community, of ensuring fairness in sport and standing up for women and girls in sport," he said. She has learned from her experiences about how she's sought to deal with this issue in the past, and I have no doubt that she'll pursue these issues in a more sensitive way and more respectful way in the future. Ms. Deves is the co-founder of Save Women's Sport, a group which campaigns for organizations to ban transgender competitors from female sports and promotes the creation of a separate category for transgender athletes to participate in. "In my dedication to fighting for the rights of women and girls, my language has on occasion been unacceptable. It has hurt people and detracted from my arguments," she said in a statement. "I apologize for such language and the hurt that I have caused. I commit to continuing the fight for the safety of girls and women in a respectful way." Opposition leader Anthony Albanese said it was very clear the selection of this candidate isn't just dividing the country, it's dividing the Liberal Party. When quizzed on whether Ms. Deves should be disendorsed, Mr. Albanese said, "It's a matter for the Liberal Party, but if I was Scott Morrison, I wouldn't have selected her in the first place."